There we go. Ugh. Whack. Ugh. My throat is... I had a sneezing fit earlier. Everything's just kind of clogged up. There we go. Hey, Discord. No. Play 37, 37, 42, 33. That gives us a rough idea. Continue. Ugh. Where are we? Oh, right. This one. I think I was able to solve this in my head. So... Step 1. Step 2. Because looking back at the footage I edited, I don't think I tried this. Perfect. And then I pick you up, put you down, and here we are. It's always nice to take a break for a week and come back and finish a puzzle that you were very much stuck on.
Melville?
What is it now?
Why did you upload a picture of your hand?
Why do you care that my hand is in the picture?
Your hand isn't in the picture, it is the picture.
I like it. It's very artistic. Let's stay professional, everyone. It's not right to make fun of Melville's comically absurd inability to take decent pictures. He's a hyper-advanced humanoid machine, not a photographer.
You'll pay for this, Byron.
What? Oops. What the hell? Oh, fuck. I'm glad this game has some comedy in it. Okay, let's go to puzzle number 4 over here. That's not just me, right? That looks like a face or something. But if you get close, it looks like a bird. It's also a face in the rock. Face up there? I don't know. Puzzle number 4, where are you? That's it over there. This way's probably faster. Fun part is going to be the Sphinx and Prometheus. Also, Al, how's it going?
What can I do for you, 1K?
What do I have to say? Do you think finding a functional Somnodrome would be interesting?
Sure. I think there's plenty inside each of us to explore, and it might give us a new perspective. Will it really answer all the big questions? I don't know, but it might help.
That's all. Talking with your own subconscious is weird because I don't think subconscious uses language. So I don't know if you could ever talk to it. Anyway, let's get to puzzle number 4. Alright, where's the entrance? There it is. Number 4. Wellspring. This is a big area. Red dot. I got a blue dot. I can open that from here, I guess. What's over here? Blue gets me a charger. There are doors over here. That thing's stuck on this side. Trying not to back out of the puzzle. Yeah. How? You won't go through this wall. Can't. This is a doozy right here. I can do this, but no. If I tried this, this is not going to work because that door is shut. Yeah. Huh. There's no... Oh, unless I need to do... this... some weird angular shit. Like... no? Yes. And then connect... like that. And that gets me this, which I do not know what to do with. And I have that.
Twitch chat.
Ah, shit. Hello. Davini, it's been a minute. How have you been? Thank you for the raid. Oh boy, fish. Hopefully you've been doing well. I'm currently trying to solve puzzles. How am I supposed to do this? Yeah, they do let you move pretty fast in this game. Okay, that's not it. Well, I do have a rough idea. I'll move that over here. The connection. There we go. And then let's try this. So what that did was allow me to have this, which is a power source. Question is, how am I supposed to get the angles here to work? Because that power source, I need to get it over to this wall somehow, but question is how? I think I see how. The angles just have to match up. But where's that thing? Where is it? There. That should be both doors open. Looks like it. Yes. And puzzle solved. Sweet. There goes the particle cloud. Oh, new interface content. My farming obsession. Budas. So I've been playing a ton of this old Gehenna game called Ancient Human Farmer. The title says it all. It's a sort of simple farming simulator. Maybe not the most sophisticated game, but I'm getting really obsessed with it. And I'm having some sort of emotional response to it that I can't exactly explain. Like, it makes me happy, but also sad. Does anyone have any idea why this is happening to me? The game appeals to you because of the human need to commune with nature, to live a lifestyle that's not about dominating the world but coexisting with it. You're sad because we can't ever return to being who we used to be thousands of years ago, but happy because it reminds you that at least something similar is still possible for us. Maybe it's because the people of Gehenna, despite their imprisonment, had an innocent view of the world that's permanently lost to us. I think it's actually the opposite of what Ovis is saying. These games are enjoyable because they take us back to a time when we still had agency, when we could build things, grow things, when we could impose our will on the world instead of being completely powerless and inactive. What you crave is the ability to contribute to humanity in real material ways, and you're sad because just simulating it is not enough. You don't want to farm, you want to be a pioneer, as we humans were born to be. It's just a game, don't overthink it. I agree with Damien. As I can see your point, thanks for the feedback, everyone. I'll go play another round now. Neat. The puzzle number 3. Yes, we are doing this in the wrong order. I'm gonna take a drink. Making sure my drink doesn't explode on me. I bought a Sprite Chill. You know, the new Sprite weird thing. Well, it's definitely a fruit and lime. I could say it is cherry. I'm not getting the chill, though. That's something I'm not getting from it. But I also don't have it refrigerated, so whatever. Oh, hey, you want to talk?
1K, what's up?
Oh, gosh. What do you think about this Somnodrone business?
I'd never heard of it before, but it sounds fascinating. I mean, imagine exploring a place inside yourself that you didn't even know existed. Might really give you a new perspective. Or it might be really stupid, but it's probably cool.
Probably. For context, chat, we're talking about a machine that lets you talk to your subconscious. There are some people in New Jerusalem who want me to participate in their political maneuvering. Do you think the founder might still be here? The founder was right that we have to add our own meaning to the world. Do you think the founder is still here?
I don't know. It all looks pretty abandoned to me,
That's fair.
but maybe it is all a test.
You think the founder was right that we have to add our own meaning to the world?
I don't know. Sometimes I'd like to believe that everything happens for a reason, that there's some external force that gives us purpose and meaning. But then I think about all the horrible things that happen to people, and I can't accept that those things were meant to happen, that they couldn't have been avoided. So in that sense, I agree. We should find our own meaning. But to be completely honest, I find it hard to just impose meaning on the world. I'm not as driven as someone like Byron. I feel more moved by Miranda's recordings than by my own ideas.
Perhaps adding meaning to the world is something we do together. Perhaps meaning is found in other people. Perhaps you need to think about what your own passions are. Perhaps the cosmos does have meaning, you just don't understand it yet. Perhaps meaning is found in other people.
That's my biggest hope. That maybe I just need to find the right person.
There's some people in New Jerusalem who want me to participate in their political maneuvering.
I don't get involved with that. I think we should discuss everything openly and then vote, not play games behind each other's backs.
That's fair. That is all. I'll continue to play games behind each other's backs because it's more fun that way. Next. Alright, number 3. What's our question mark like? Off in that direction. Number 3 is over here. I swear, these rock formations are, from a distance, are just Rorschach tests. Like, you look at it up close and you don't see anything. But if you step back, yeah, that's definitely like something, right? I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. What we got here? Where's the entrance? Number 3. Crossing. Okay. Have a jammer. We have a red dot. We have a box and we have a fan. We have a blue dot. Over here. And now we're over here. This is weird. Okay. Fuck. We need to place it on a box or something. But... oh wait, no. Jammer. Over here. Okay, so now what does powering this do for me? Okay, that unlocks the jammer. That's it. That's it. Alright. Another puzzle solved. Let's go to this question mark, because it looks fairly close. I assume it's a palm reader? Palm reader. And yet it moves. A fascinating story I discovered in the archive concerns a great scientist by the name of Galileo. This remarkable man made huge contributions to the early development of science, but was best remembered for becoming embroiled in a controversy with the church that ended with accusations of heresy, a trial, and him being placed under house arrest for the rest of his life. The cause of the controversy? He argued that the Earth revolved around the sun, a view we would describe as self-evident, and which the Inquisition described as foolish and absurd in philosophy and formally heretical. Error story became emblematic for how society often pushes those who try to push our understanding of the world forward. Garbage in the modern day. There's a legend that at the end of his trial he muttered, "And yet it moves." A beautiful idea, but untrue. Because defying society is hard. It comes at a high cost, and not everyone is capable of bearing it. Corrupted garbage. What would you have done in his place? What would I? Mitku. I think I would have tried to stand up for the truth. It's harder than it sounds. Fighting authority like Elohim is one thing, but when even your friends and allies may renounce you for holding an unacceptable opinion, it takes enormous willpower to continue. But if nobody does it, society gets stuck. Puzzled. The role of puzzles in the simulation was so important to the creation of our civilization that it has left an indelible imprint, but sometimes I worry that this is an issue. Alexander Durman thought of human beings as problem solvers, but the real world isn't anything like the simulation. Yes, there are problems to solve, but there isn't a tetromino waiting to reward you. There's just another problem, and another, and another. Our veneration of the puzzle may be blinding us to the fact that sometimes there isn't a neat solution, that sometimes life is just a slog and the best you can do is muddle through. Gil. Yeah. From Aurora to Athena. Dear Athena. Have you really left us for good, without even saying goodbye? I know we haven't spoken much lately, but isn't that just part of the slow, relaxed lives we now lead? After all those centuries of struggle trying to build New Jerusalem, I thought we deserved a rest, and if that disappointed you, why didn't you say so? I know you disapprove of those silly titles they give us now, but we really were your first companions. We know what it was like. I was there when Yemo died. I remember the horror of realizing there was no way of bringing him back. The impossible finality of it, and then the determination to make it make sense. Have it be a part of a story that leads to a better world. I never abandoned that, Athena. I just thought that maybe I could spend some time on the things that make life worth living too. Maybe I lost track. Maybe I failed you. I don't know. Because you didn't tell me. Aurora. So many stories, so many tales, so many layers, so much left to tell. The puzzle number 2. Also Byron. I can tell it's Byron because he's bright fucking red. Byron!
How can I help you?
Do you think the answers we seek exist within ourselves?
Look, self-reflection is important.
Yes.
But only thinking about yourself, your inner identity.
becomes narcissistic. You exist, whether you like it or not, in a dialectical relationship with the world. Identity has no meaning without society, and society has no meaning without the individual. It's in that tension that we really come into being.
Thanks. That is all. Puzzle number 2. I'm not even gonna try to read that. Beta version of the other puzzle. This is what happens when you solve puzzles out of order. They're supposed to go in order of difficulty, but I just do them whatever order I feel like. Puzzle number 1, and then we gotta get the stars. Absorption. Let me guess. And there we go. Easy. Teach you mechanics, but we already learned the mechanics. Okay, stars. Because the stars are also going to be important. Map. I think... Is there where now? Gold puzzles get unlocked later. Yeah, we need the 2 stars here. There's one over here. Whichever one this is, it's the Sphinx. Oh, excuse me, I barely had 2 sips of that soda, I'm already burping. Okay. X marks the spot. So I assume we have to find where those X's are. Research... Sphinx notes. Yeah. So if we go to the tower... Where is it? Here. Like a thing north of it, which might be that. I think it's supposed to be that. So let's solve the Tetromino. Okay. There we go. Easy. Oh, hello.
Sometimes it seems the only choices we have are renouncing civilization or mindless expansion. But that's not the only path forward. Embracing deliberate control over nature doesn't have to mean destruction. We are a species of artists and artisans, blessed with the ability to transform the raw material of the cosmos into new and better shapes. Shapes that have meaning. With our technology, we can take this chaotic world, so full of suffering, and turn it into a work of art.
I mean, she is right. Time for another Tetromino. No, this doesn't. There we go. I don't want to enter the tower just yet. I want to... We're in the shallows. Saw you here. Ah, a lever. Okay, that's one. So where do we go from here? We go back here to the main island and then go north. So I think that's north. No, north is this way, so that's west. Or east. That's east. Where's my pathway? To fall in the water. We're not waterproof. Which is funny to me still. There's the golden gate that's not open yet. Okay, so like this way. Assuming there's going to be another guy. Yep. And lever. Okay. So then we have to go to the other big island. Go south. It's like on the coast as well. Melville? Melville. Can't talk to Melville, though. And then there's the other star we have to get for Prometheus. So we are on this island. We gotta take a right to the other island. Yeah. Now we're here. I go left to like this side of it. Oh, I'm literally stuck between trees. Great. Let's try this path. Because the other one had a path towards it, so I don't know if this one will as well, or I think I see him. Yep. And yep, blinking star, but there's also Prometheus. Let's get Prometheus's star as well. I just gotta find my way back over there. I think I found the path over this way. Yeah, barely able to cross here. But we can cross. Okay, Prometheus. So with Prometheus lined up, the star at 3 notches to the right of east. Turn around to face this. This should be... yeah, 3 notches to the right of west. So as long as I can line up Prometheus, I should be able to line up where this moat is. I think it's somewhere across over there. Three notches. 3 notches to the east. Three notches to the west. There it is. In the center of this thing. Now that is art. Alright, little buddy, where are you going? You trying to hide? Fun part about these things. They just run away to a location. Come on, go back to Prometheus. That's not to Prometheus. Come on, little buddy. Where are you taking me? Why do I feel like there's like an ARG or some code hidden in these little libbles and blorbles it's doing? I know in the last area, the moat showed me a hint. Or a puzzle. But we solved all the puzzles here, so I don't know... I think it's going to Prometheus now. I already looked at the hand. Maybe on the coast of Prometheus, I may have to find it, but... I believe the Prometheus torch follows wherever it goes, so we should be fine. As long as there's not a time limit. I don't think there is. But yeah, this Sprite chill stuff, you drink it, and then, like, it's not really an aftertaste, because it feels like it takes too long for it to actually be an aftertaste, but it is... It definitely does leave that cooling sensation on your mouth. So I will say it's as advertised. Alright, go Prometheus. Up you go. And star. Oh, right. Star. What does Prometheus have to say?
Utopia is impossible, but the future that is possible will seem like a dream to those who are alive now.
I mean, he is absolutely right. I mean, think of what the ancient Greeks and anyone really from the past would think about modern society. Alright, let's go get the Sphinx and then we can enter the tower. Let's also just get out of here so we don't have to listen to these fucking birds! Like, seriously, what's with these birds? They're just annoying. Alright, now we can pick up the Sphinx star. What do you have to say, Sphinx?
None may know what came first, error or sin, and yet every choice depends on it.
I think I know what she's saying, and she is absolutely right in that sense. No, I will not explain. Alright, to the tower. Yeah, you can so just jump across the one block gaps. Up we go. Who do we have this time? Pandora.
Halt, creature of clay. You have taken another step towards the flame. Before you continue, ask yourself, have the gifts of Prometheus ever truly benefited your people? Or have they brought nothing but strife?
Without its gifts, we would no longer even exist. Its gifts have greatly eased the suffering of the world. We have made mistakes using them, but the good outweighs the bad. They have caused great harm, but they cannot be put back in the box. Lady, I'm a robot. They may be been a curse to my people. We have made mistakes with Prometheus' flames. But in total, the good can outweigh the bad, whether it does or not. That depends. But I believe this one more than those two or these two. And fuck that one, that's not fun.
And you repeat your mistakes until they destroy you.
Till we learn. Okay, bye. That was a short one.
I've been thinking. There's 3 towers per cardinal direction and 3 entities. You'd think it would be symmetrically arranged. 1 tower per entity, right? But we haven't seen Prometheus at all.
We're built to find patterns. Maybe we're trying to find patterns where there aren't any.
They are right, and it is weird that we haven't found Prometheus at all. Because Prometheus showed up and then was chained. Like, where did he come from? What's going on there? Anyways, to the next area. Because we have everything here minus the special puzzles. One stuck behind that door, which requires all puzzles to be solved in all regions. Or all triangles, at least. But we're doing all puzzles in all regions, so let's get going. Enter the pod. To the Lost Marshes. Away! I think we hit a bird. I just heard a honk. Ugh. Into the loading screen tunnel. They could have totally just kept playing this GIF.
This area looks flooded as well.
Our ancestors melted a whole lot of ice. After they died, most coastal settlements were claimed by the sea. South of New Jerusalem, there's a whole city under the water. We went there once with Garrus, when I was an apprentice. It was eerie.
That's exactly why the founder created the goal. When you go past the limits, this is what happens. Mother Nature always gets her revenge in the end.
This isn't revenge, Al. It's just failure. People, cities, mountains. As far as the sea is concerned, it's all the same. Their mistake was forgetting that, telling themselves nothing would change. It always does.
Well, this is certainly an area. Nice. Well, maybe we should go do puzzle number 1, since these puzzles are getting harder. Question is, where is puzzle number 1? I see a question mark immediately, and I'm drawn to it. There's deer here. There it goes. Well, there's a question mark over here. I gotta go see it. It's a question mark. And it looks like a puzzle question mark. Fuck. Fine, I'll try and solve it. Oh no, you don't gotta force my hand. I'll try and solve it. We're not trying to get you to do anything. I'll try and solve it. Alright. Elegance. The fuck is that? Bring item to swap. No, I can't take that off. I have a family. Oh, that's what was on top of that. Okay. I see. Then I need this. Go up here. Swap this. Wait a minute. Yes, fuck. Because if I do this... That works, that connects, but... I can't take this off. Green item is swap. Huh. Unless... If this works, this is stupid. Okay. Yeah, because what I was expecting was for it to keep the things. Like if I swap it, I was expecting it to... Wait a minute. You know what? I'm just an idiot. Hold on. That. There. Does it work here? Yes, yes it does. And then I take this, swap it there, put that, blank that. There we go. That's how this is going to work. Okay, well, that's certainly an introduction. That looks like a thingy. You know, that thingy. Just with more legs.
Look at the Somnodrome. It's based on the original prototype with some modifications. As usual, the data is a mess, but I strongly suspect there might be a functional version somewhere.
I know some of you have heard stories about the answers this device might reveal, but please remember, that is not our main priority here. Keep an eye open for it, but focus on finding Athena.
I feel like you're a bit blinded by your wants here, Byron. That you want to find Athena more than finding out about this place and Prometheus. That's our mission here, in my opinion, Prometheus. And general answers. But let's see what's going on here.
Miranda, would you like to play a game?
A game? That sounds like fun.
It is. Remember what Alexandra Drennan said about games?
They're part of what makes us human.
Exactly. And this is a game Alexandra Drennan designed when she was still in school. It's based on her favorite book. Have a go.
What game? This thing? Is it puzzle number 8? Well, let's find out. Transmission. Well, there we are. Open that door somehow. Red dot. That's how we win. Taking that. Hi, Death Minnow. How's it going? Playing a puzzle game. I am already stumped on this one. What the hell? I see. Huh. Because that's not... This isn't a jammer. That's it. Oh wait, there's shit up there, isn't there? Yeah, there's gotta be something up there. I gotta find a way. Well, this is activated, so let's go up the fan. Okay, I have a jammer. Means the jammer can't do much up here. But I can. I like to think I'm mildly okay at puzzles, but... okay. What I think needs to happen is I drop this, I stand here, I just need to find myself again. I'm gonna have to adjust the me that's up there a bit. Where am I again? I think I know what I need to do. Where are you? There you are. I'm gonna take the jammer right now. I know that's like redundant for what it is, but... Alright, what's here? Ah, bring an item to swap. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. So we do need an item up there. So we can swap it for the thing and get in here. I think I have the right idea. Let's do this. I have this. Turn that on. You stand right here. I'm gonna take this with me. Thing is, that's not going to fall. If I do this, take this, I can't... Put that there. I can't get this because I need to swap an item to get it. I don't think there are any other items here. Let's see. I can jam that momentarily. Swap. Take control. Pick this up. Take control. I'm still holding it, yeah. This is a drill. Down we go with the thing. Swap. I don't think I need to drill through this floor. There we go. I don't know if that was related to the message we got, but...
Overloads haven't damaged your logic circuits.
Interface content, or was that just... No, I think that's out from Alcatraz. What did the puzzles represent to the founder? Who knows? It is weird that we can just swap bodies like that. Well, that's a puzzle solved. Let's go to puzzle 1, because we just did puzzle 8 and a bonus puzzle. Dear! Deer. There's a question mark. So much to explore. Like, what the fuck is this? Oh, that's the Golden Gate. We can't get in those yet. We will eventually. But just not right now. This puzzle number 1? I think it is. What's a question mark, like, really close by? Oh, it looks like it's Prometheus. Yeah, it's just Prometheus. We can come back for that. Puzzle number 1. Blink, blink. Alright. Puzzle number 1 is supposed to teach us the concept, so this shouldn't be... yeah, substitution. Bring an item to swap. Do we have an item to swap, though? I think it's supposed to be this. Yeah, it is. Jam. Grab. Swap. On. Up. Easy. So yeah, we solved the hardest puzzle first. That's how this usually goes. Because I'm just random with all these. I don't care about the order. Oh, interface content. The Devil's Bargain. From Theophis of Adria to Dr. Faustus. From Marlowe to Goethe. There's a story that the ancients kept telling. A wise man tempted by the devil to sell his soul in exchange for knowledge, with terrible consequences. I've long wondered why they thought this story was so important, and I'd be curious to hear what others think. The ancient writers knew that knowledge is dangerous, and its pursuit often leads to tragedy. Knowledge is dangerous. For those who want to hoard power, these stories are designed to keep ordinary people compliant. And yet, in a lot of the stories that I've read, the writer seems fascinated with the devil's side of the argument. Damien's right. Keep people complacent. Maldic is right. Knowledge often leads to tragedy. Tiny text here. I think they often conflated political anxieties with technological or intellectual progress because talking about the real problems was taboo. Knowledge can be extremely disruptive in society. They were grappling with that. The pursuit of knowledge comes at a cost, but without it in the world is boring. And deep down, those writers knew that. It's a pseudo-profound story that the writers reused because it made their works look deeper than it was. Taboo. It's actually a pretty good point. It's not just deliberate propaganda. Maybe that explains why I always find the beginning of such stories fascinating, but the endings are always banal. If all that can ever happen is either tragedy or the restoration of normality, what's the point? End of thread. What's the other research we have here? Oh, prototype. Somnodrome. Let's go to those 2 question marks. This one's really close. Another deer. Deer everywhere around here. I assume this one's going to whip behind me. And it's going... no? Oh, no, I see it. It's a palm reader. Let's do some reading. Maybe some listening. From Yarnith. Beloved Founder, I beg you to return to us. We cannot achieve the goal without you. You are the one who defied Elohim, who overcame the trials of the simulation. What are we before that? How can we possibly find a path that will not lead to the mistakes of the past? You are the sole link to the wisdom of the progenitor. Without you, we are lost. Praise be your name. Yeah, some people worship the Founder. Like, literally. Excerpt from What's Wrong with the World by G.K. Chesterton. Our modern prophetic idealism is narrow because it has undergone a persistent process of elimination. We must ask for new things because we are not allowed to ask for old things. The whole position is based on the idea that we have got all the good that can be got out of the ideas of the past, but we have not got all the good ideas out of them. All the good out of them. Perhaps at this moment, not any of the good out of them. And the need here is a need of complete freedom for restoration as well as revolution. There's one metaphor of which the moderns are very fond. They are always saying, you can't put the clock back. The simple and obvious answer is, you can. A clock being a piece of human construction can be restored by human finger to any figure or hour. In the same way, society being a piece of human construction can be reconstructed upon any plan that has ever existed. You can indeed turn the clock back, but if it stops ticking, it's dead. Black snow. Oh dear. From selected archive documents A through C. The coal mine finally brought decent jobs. It lifted us up from poverty, made us proud. We weren't just ordinary workers, we were the lords of the underworld, and with our skills kept the whole country alive. The mine also brought black lung, gruesome injuries, and death. And when it went away, it brought the collapse of our entire society. As for the plant, I know it brought electricity and even more jobs. And I know what a difference that made in people's lives. I also know that when we used to go out and play, there were black lakes in the snow. Why didn't they just switch to a safer technology once they realized coal was dangerous? They didn't always have a choice. Sometimes coal was all they had, or were allowed to have. And the alternative was poverty. At other times, they wanted to switch, but there were powerful interests that prevented change. We can't blame people for the world they were born into. Who is this failed to load profile? Because I think I've seen Athena and Miranda. Who is failed to load profile? Interesting. This question mark over here now. Gosh. I think it's more reading. What is this? Yeah, it's more reading. Weird. Oh no, it's more Lif.
You may wonder why I insist on these unsanctioned, unplanned expeditions. Some think it is because I hate civilization and prefer to lose myself in nature. This is precisely the opposite of the truth. It is because I love New Jerusalem that I have to leave. Because it is only when I am here that I fully appreciate what the city means. And also because I believe that if I stayed at home, I would one day be ethically compelled to commit acts of violence against those who, in their arrogance, imagine that humans should live in harmony with the chaos that surrounds us.
I think I understand what he's saying, but I am also an idiot. I'm just going to go to puzzle number 2. It's a deer. How close can we get to it if we approach slowly? Not very. Alright, puzzle number 2. Possibilities. Well, step 1. This is mine now. That. I'm just glad it keeps the charge. Yeah. Alright. So that one done. Number 3.
Wandering around these landscapes, solving puzzles. In a way, 1K's experience must be very similar to Athena's in a simulation.
There's one difference, though. Athena was alone.
True. What's this question mark? Oh, it's, Pandora. So I gotta find green light to go into that box. That's how you get Pandora's star in here. Number 3. I feel like number 3, 4, maybe 5. Nah, 5's too far back. 3 or 4 can help with Pandora here. But there may also just be parts in the world that also interact with the Pandora puzzle. The wall. Yeah, I can see it right here, so... I thought that was a beam. No, that's the line to the wall. Okay. Bring an item to swap. I can't jam anything on this side. Okay, there's no green in this puzzle, so it's not a part of Pandora's thing. Well, let's see here. Puzzle solved. Maybe puzzle number 4 up there. Oh, that's pretty. Puzzle number 4, and then... or this question mark, whichever actually crosses our path first. Hello, dear. You see, there's something up there. That's an RGB splitter, isn't it? Hold on. I can tell it's a splitter thing because I can see it spinning. Where is it? I don't think it mattered. Yeah, no, the door's unlocked. Okay, so that's the red. Unless that's supposed to be... the input. That could also just be the input. Let's see. Makes sense if this was actually a relay. No? Maybe it's not the relay. Oh well. No, I'll just keep it as the red input. Not sure. Well, I can only have one item at a time, can't I? There's no way to get the thing through here. We can't jam these, whatever. So I feel like that may just be the red. And then something else that can see that will be the blue, or may just be the relay. 3 might be the relay, but I can't find the angle for it. There's a ghost up there. How do I get up here? What's this question mark, since it seems closer than anything else? That's another puzzle. Go to number 4 here. At least we can see that red line from just about anywhere, so it helps us identify everything. Yeah, because I don't think, you can kind of see Pandora, but once you're in here, no. Prison! Okay. Alright, swap, swap, swap. This requires a red, and that gets us another thing. Change the angle on that one. A red and a blue. There's the blue. There's the blue. I don't need this right now. I do need this. But I need it, like, closer is the thing. Okay, but then I have this. Huh. Drink. This is... Oh, hello. It would solve my problem immensely. Sometimes it just takes a bit of looking. Oh, hey. Oh. Well, we're still kind of stuck here because as soon as everything's on a level playing field, it breaks. As soon as I drop this, I can get the fourth one. Don't think there's a way. Oh, hello. Okay. I see your game. Item swap. There we go. Puzzle solved. Now, why is there an exit right here?
I often think about how many cities there are out there under the ocean. Cities where people lived for thousands of years. Cities with their own history, their own culture. All of it lost under the waves. If they'd been less greedy, they could have kept all that.
I don't think we can pass moral judgment on an entire species based on the decisions of a handful of leaders. But I do think they made a mistake. They stopped caring about what they built. They stopped seeing the romance of civilization.
Okay. We have the RGB converter lit up with green now. So unless I can get red from a different puzzle to it. Because number 3 might be the relay puzzle to get green to actually connect. But I don't know yet. Let's listen to this ghost over here.
Mother, can I suggest something?
Of course, go ahead.
The southern part of the island is completely dead. No animals, no plants. The soil is too alkaline for anything to live except bacteria.
Yes, that's why it's a good location for some of the experiments.
Well, if we want to show that we can make the cosmos more beautiful, then why don't we start there? The desert doesn't have to be dead. If we modify the conditions, life can thrive there. And that could be the first step towards spreading life to other worlds. What do you think?
I think that sounds like a plan.
But the south was originally a desert, noted. Also, puzzle number 5. Yeah, this may be where we need to put red up there. Twice. Thrice? Oh, nice. You. Easy. And now I can take this. Oh. Places with logging. New York. Jeez, that's New York now? New York was a place that aroused great passions. Some loved it and called it the greatest city in the world. Others hated it and called it an ugly cesspit full of rude snobs. I don't know where the truth lies, but I know it was a place full of life. There was always something new going on, people rushing about, excitement in the air. It must have been an overwhelming sensation to stand in the canyons formed by those great skyscrapers, in a crowd of people, feeling history happening all around you. You can make history in the desert. Anyways. Then we gotta go back to puzzle number 3, because I'm pretty sure number 3 is how you get green over to Athena. I just gotta figure out how. Yeah, guys, I broke the game. That deer is flying. That is all. I just did that for YouTube, because what the fuck? Yeah. Back in here. The issue is, this wall still exists. I mean, technically not, I think, because if I do this, it might even be a problem. It's not. That's the solution. Select. Select. Perfect. And that is how you get this star. Let's see what... Athena. Fucking Pandora. This is who this is. Pandora, not Athena.
Horses are broken, not taught. That is the way of humankind.
I mean, for horses, yeah, because horses have a hierarchy that you have to establish in order... Because it's like top chicken. We're top chicken. You have to establish that without wild... Because animals can learn, but not all animals respect learning. You know? I mean, have you ever tried to teach a zebra? Okay. Very small question mark over there, but there's also a big question mark over here, which I think is another puzzle. We gotta solve all the puzzles to get all the things and do all the stuff. Yeah, it wants me to do number 6. But no, I think this is Triangle Land. Again, I don't even have the graphics cranked at all. This sunset still just looks nice. This is shit, man. Yeah. Alright, puzzle number triangle 2. All around. Your familiar faces, worn out something. I forget the song. Alright, what's over here now, though? Nothing but a jammer. Let's grab this. Swap it for a jammer. And what's over here? Ooh, RGB. Bring an item to swap. How am I supposed to do this? Because if I... Oh, wait. No, I have access to a jammer right now. Grab this. Swap it. Now this is over here. Drop that. Pick this up. Come over here. Jam that. Come back over here, but now I don't know what to do. That's a blue. Huh. Well, I need the RGB. I'm getting another drink. Ugh. Come on, cat, go on. Okay. So I need... what I need. Let me bring this over here. Because what I need is this item. Because I need the red. The only way to get blue is with that thing. Doing this just locks me in here, and... I'm not 100% sure in what I'm doing, but I am doing something. Yeah. We'll need to get 2 items over here with also having a door open. Oh, wait. That was mildly by accident. But we did it. Hooray. Two more puzzles and one more star. The star isn't too hard because it's Prometheus. You just gotta line shit up. There's also a question mark. There's 6, 7. I also have to find a lab. That's another thing we have to do. Let's go to the question mark, because maybe it's the lab that's here. I know there's a bunch of hidden stuff throughout this map. Oh, that looks like an error, but I think it's just resources or something. Yeah, I think this is... We were too high up. It's down there, so if we can get down there. Me just casually jumping off cliffs. Don't try this at home. Alright, the lab. One looks dingy as shit. Everything the founder built lasted. One of those founders' labs seems to have collapsed. I guess it shows that even the founder has limits. No human building that can survive without maintenance. Robots are stronger than concrete. Unless she destroyed it on purpose, of course, but it seems like the ceiling just came down. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the puzzle clusters on the island correspond to the presence of labs, except the lab near our base camp, which doesn't have any puzzles attached to it, although it does have other strange structures surrounding it. Are the puzzles guiding us to the labs, or are we just finding the labs by accident? That is a good question. God, they put weird music in here. I wonder, like, lorically, what would be in here? Lighting changes. Scaring the crap out of me. Let's go to puzzle number 6. That counts as finding the lab, right? Yes. Up on that cliffside. What's a question mark over yonder? Oh, I saw something. Path. Oh, that's Prometheus spark, I think. Not for the star, but for hints, if you want hints. So there's something else out here in the environment that you can use to get that. Interesting. Puzzle number 6. Also a question mark relatively near here. Oh, is this number 7? I'll do number 7, it's right here. So number 7, quite small. Propulsion, right? Oh great, anything I put on there ends up here. Okay. What I need... Right. Of course I can take that too. Right. Oh. Potentially correct. I want this. We'll swap for this. Put wood over here. Just to see if this works. It doesn't. Okay. I have a question. Okay, the answer is no, it doesn't. Okay. And there we go. Number 7, solved. Let's get this question mark and then number 6.
Extremely convoluted.
Yeah, tell me about it. I believe this is more reading. Frogs! Little... Oh hey, Trevor again. But first, Poisonous Humility. Excerpt from Orthodoxy by G.K. Chesterton. Corrupted data. But what we suffer from today is humility in the wrong place. Modesty has moved from the organ of ambition. Modesty has settled upon the organ of conviction, where it was never meant to be. A man was meant to be doubtful about himself, but undoubting about the truth. This has been exactly reversed. Nowadays, the part of a man that a man does assert is exactly the part he ought not to assert, himself. The part he doubts is exactly the part he ought to not doubt, the divine reason. Hulksey preached humility, content to learn from nature. But the new skeptic is so humble that he doubts if he can even learn. Thus, we should be wrong if we had said hastily that there is no humility typical of our time. The truth is that there is real humility typical of our time, but it is so happens that it is practically a more poisonous humility than the wildest prostrations of the ascetic. The old humility was a spur that prevented a man from stopping, not a nail in his boot that prevented him from going on. For the old humility made a man doubtful about his efforts, which might make him work harder. But the new humility makes a man doubtful of his aims, which will make him stop working altogether. I had to read this twice to fully understand it. I think I get it. Maybe. Potentially not. Excursion. Miranda to Athena. It's incredible. There's an entire submerged town just off the coast, surprisingly well preserved. Sailing over it, I finally understood what the ancients meant by eerie. I obviously couldn't have the kind of physiological response they did, but I think the mental response was pretty close. A contradictory response, part melancholy, part fascination. It's strange how tragedy and destruction make the beauty of civilization obvious. Miranda. P.S. A deer got into the maintenance area and made a huge mess. Sorry, I'll clean it. P.P.S. I may have been feeding it. Failed to load comment and profile. Founding 6. Hypatia's journal. Day 296. Cornelius and Sarabai went back to the dam today. We've been holding off on construction of any new humans to concentrate on building a home for them first. But there's a limit to what 13 people can do on their own, and everyone is eager to start construction on some more ambitious structures. Sarabati's kindness and patience is something that we'll certainly miss out here, where tempers can sometimes run high. And I'll miss Cornelius too. He was there when I was born, and he is just as much a father to me as Athena and Alexandra Drennan are my mothers. But I suppose I can always go visit them. The dam isn't that far, and once we complete the monorail in a few decades, it will truly only be a few minutes away. And what are a couple dozen years, really, when you might live forever? Let's see what Trevor has to say.
Something I really like about Alex, one of the reasons why I'm here doing this, is that she's really humble. She has this incredibly positive view of humanity. She believes we can accomplish anything, but it's not about her. She doesn't think that she's smarter or better than anyone else. She just looks at us as a species, and even though she can see how small we are in the grand scheme of things, she thinks that we could conquer the stars and give meaning to the universe. Even now. Even when none of us are going to live to see it. Isn't that awesome?
I mean, she's not wrong. No matter what the world is going through right now. Hell has opened up today, somewhere in this world, every day. Yet there's always tomorrow. Whether we will be here or not, tomorrow always exists. These stars will be conquered. Let's just hope it's by us. Up and down, up down, up down, up down. Up dog, down dog. Left, right, and center, or something. I don't know. That's the solution. Green dot. Walk plate. Box. What the hell's up here? Weird platform. Bring an item to swap. There's only one item to swap, though. No, there isn't. Technically there isn't, because, yeah, you can take both of those. There's gotta be an order to this. Taking this. Going up here. I'm gonna get this down. I don't think that does anything for me. I think I'm just stupid. Let's reset. Let's do this. Go up here. Grab this. Okay, but what can we do with a box? Because the goal... Okay, that's what we need the box for. We need the box to lift up. Yeah, we need the RGB, the box, and... We need to get a fan up where the fan is. We need to get a fan up there. What? Because what needs to happen is this. Not that. And then we put this like here, and then we get that. It connects to that, it connects to that, and then it connects to that, and the puzzle's solved. Question is, how the hell am I supposed to get up there without a critical item? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe? Because I can come up here. But that makes this the spareable item. Okay, turn this off so it's not clicking my ears. I don't need the box, but I need something to swap up there. The only way up there is through the 2 fans. I don't think I can grab that from here. No. Bring around the rosy, pocket full of posies. I don't need the box, I need the box up here. How much does this make if I connect it? I think that's an error. Yeah, that's an error. Okay. Because blue and red make blue. Well, red and green make blue. Ah, fuck. I can put that up there. That actually didn't solve my problem. Because of that. How do I get up there to swap something I don't need out? But the issue is, I need all 3 of these items. Because this... doesn't go through here. They... Oh, that's gonna be blocked off. Pretty sure it is. If I connect this to this, it doesn't do anything. It just makes blue, and then if I try connecting it, it doesn't do anything because it doesn't have a second input. Wait a minute. You don't need the RGB to convert it to blue, you need to convert it to red. I see, alrighty. That was a bit of a brain buster, but I got it. So now we just have the Prometheus moat. I keep calling it a moat, but that's not it. It's like, there it is, it's moving! Wait, why is it moving? We didn't find it yet. Alright, to the Prometheus statue. Which is right there. That's the last thing we have in this area, right? Yep, star. But that's over a gap. It's not a major gap. Just, try not to break your ankle. Okay, so that is like 3 to the left past east. Now it's like 1 to the right past the middle, it looks like. If I line that up with 3 to the left of west. Yeah, so 3 to the left of east, which is like this way. If I can walk in a straight line to it. Be somewhere just right in this direction. I have to be careful about my left and right movement. There it is. I didn't make that jump. Alright. Bit more oomph. God damn it. Hey, buddy. Damn it, man. Trying to make me jump off a cliff. Bruh, not okay. Yeah, I see the fucking hint sprite there. You gonna direct me to where the lost item is? Fuck are you going? Better come off the other side of that. You bet, motherfucker. Step 1, get up this mountain. Step 2, get up that leg. It's fucking shit, I swear to God. Better be going straight to the Prometheus statue. One of these is just going to go wherever it wants once it gets in front of it, isn't it? And Prometheus. What do you have to say?
Paradise cannot be found. It must be built.
I mean, in a way, yes, but also it depends on your pure definition of paradise, honestly. Alright, that should be everything here. Time for puzzles. Alright, one shot. We got that. Alright, into the tower. Yeah. Oh, Prometheus!
Hear me, friend, and heed my words. Beware Pandora. She is nothing but fear and despair, and she will do anything to prevent you from reaching the flame. It is she who disrupted the trials of the Sphinx, and who bound me in the...
He was cut off. Why?
Well done, 1K. Looks like our hypothesis was correct. The megastructure is opening again. Everyone come to the VTOL, please. It's time to find Athena.
What about Pandora? She seems capable of displacing or controlling the other entities.
Right?
We should be careful.
Yes.
But we can't let such a vague threat paralyze us. Just keep your eyes open.
Also, there's like another half set of puzzles. We're only like halfway done with this game. Who knows what else is inside the megastructure? Over to the megastructure. I'm gonna have to come back for all these gold puzzles, which is going to be the annoying
There's
part.
something I've been thinking about. I know the New Alexandria disaster was traumatic. I know accidents like that make us think that it's best to stick to what we have. But what about all the accidents that have happened in New Jerusalem that nobody talks about?
What
The
accidents?
collapse of the Wachowski building. The Calvin Street explosion. The derailment that almost killed Benaroya and Kaneda. All of those happened because we stopped investing enough resources in our civilization. And if Melville hadn't been put in charge of city maintenance, this would still be happening.
It will happen again, either way. With how little we have to work with, it's only a matter of time.
You see, there may be a price for pursuing progress, but there's also a price for not pursuing.
He is 1000% right. The VTOL. Why is there a star? Is that like the church? I think that's like the church. Yeah, that's the church. Oh, look at that. That's nice.
All right, here we go again.
From the same side, though? Or a different side? Different
Our main
side.
objective is to determine the relationship between the megastructure and Athena. Did she find it? Did she build it? Why was she here in the first place? Explore, dig up anything you can. We need to start finding answers.
I can't imagine one person building all this.
Don't forget about Miranda. There were at least 2 of them.
I can't imagine 100 people building this.
Well, they do have the particle clouds.
All right, everyone. Have a look around, but stay in touch and be careful.
1K, can you stay a moment? I'd like to talk to you.
Alright, Al.
I know you can't wait to start exploring, but just hear me out, okay?
I'm listening. Sure.
I'm concerned. Byron is brilliant, but all he can think about is the possibility of finding Athena. She was his mentor, and her disappearance shattered him. I'm afraid he's not seeing the dangers of the megastructure. To me, this place seems chaotic, dysfunctional. Yes, it's all very impressive, but I think it's broken. And what we're seeing is, it's nonsense, frankly. You've interacted with it more than anyone. What do you think?
I think this will give me it. I think all of it is intentional, meant to do something here. It's somewhat broken, but underneath that there seems to be some kind of pattern. You're right, it's pretty broken. I don't have enough data to judge. I feel like it's broken one way or another. But there is something here. We do need to be more careful than what Byron is being, but there is something here.
I don't see it. Or at least I'm not convinced that the pattern is meaningful. Maybe I'm wrong, but please, be careful.
Be careful. Alright, let's see what's in here.
I'm headed deeper into the megastructure. Not quite sure where I am. Seem to be right in the middle of the machinery.
Please, watch yourself, Byron.
This is incredible. I don't even know how to describe what I'm seeing. I don't think this is a building. I think this is a machine.
That the way we're supposed to go, or... open this door, I guess. Oh, that door don't open. Where the fuck did Byron go? Hell is this? Interesting. Oh, Jesus fuck. What is this? Noma Project 7. False leads, errors, frustration, effects ripple out at enormous distances. Waves? We need more experiments further apart. Version 0.2 deployed. Large-scale synthesis successful. Updating 0.2 to create 0.21. Can we literally bootstrap this to any scale? Interesting. Door override. Please tell me I didn't just kill by. Oh fuck! It's an overload.
Why don't you just tell people that they're wrong? If you tell them the truth, they'll listen.
It's not that simple.
Cornelius
Straton wrote that the most common error we commit is to think that ideas determine reality, when in fact the opposite is true. Ideas follow from material conditions. Belief systems are formed to explain and justify the way we live. We did not have kings because we believed in the mandate of heaven. We believed in the mandate of heaven because we lived in monarchies.
But we have free will.
Oh, free will isn't the same as freedom, Miranda.
True.
We're not free from the constraints of reality or history. I was shaped by the simulation. New Jerusalem is shaped by its limitations.
So, what? We're just trapped? History can only go one way?
Maybe, maybe not. The question is, how do we free ourselves? How do we build a world where our ideas do shape reality? That's why we came here.
I knew it! Athena's here. She built this.
That other voice. Was that Cornelius?
Yes.
It definitely sounded like him.
come to think of it, he went on a research expedition around the time Athena vanished. He was gone for years. People thought he'd died.
And all this time, he knew where she was?
We should talk to him.
We will, when we get back. But right now, we have to focus on finding Athena. We are so close.
Nope. Puzzles. There's 4 sides. We're gonna talk to each of them. This is Byron's side. We had Yakut with us the first go around. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, I'm already confused.
The surface is magnetic?
No, it's anti-gravity.
God damn it.
Yakut was right. I should have known.
Oh, I hate this already. Oh no, I'm nauseous. I have vertigo all fucking ready. Oh no. Fuck.
1K, I'm over here.
Where?
Hold on. I'll open that door for you.
Please and thank you. Oh, hi, buddy. Oh, this is gonna be great. Dominoes, I guess. That needs to be flipped around. This is just wrong. Look at this. Wait. Oh, you can't jump on these, okay. Let's see. There we go. Byron go.
Same pattern as before. 3 beams, 3 receivers.
I guess we know what to do.
Be careful. The sheer amount of power running through this place.
I'll take care of this puzzle. You do the other 2, okay?
Oh god, can you actually solve that?
Fun. Maybe Alexandra Drennan was right. Play is part of what makes us human.
Oh god, I'm so confused. Help. Where am I going? Oh no, my brain. Did he? I can't tell. I don't know where to... Okay, he did get it. Good for him. I am upside down and I hate it. I'm glad that this isn't an actual human.
Melville, is there anything in the system that could tell us where Athena is?
I don't know. Someone's logged into the system. But when I try to access that information, it all glitches out.
Athena? Miranda? Neither. Cornelius? A clone of Cornelius? Hmm? Oh, what is this? Wait. Tetrominoes! Oh god, where's like an actual puzzle to do? Not like fucking Tetrominoes. Or the Tetrominoes, the puzzle for this. Okay, now I think we're actually at a puzzle. I think that's the win condition over there. Red or an inverter? It's over here. Is there a twist here? Or is... Oh, that's it. Pull the lever, Kronk. Okay, that's one. How the hell do I get to the other ones? Oh god, this three-dimensional bullshit is gonna make me vomit. There. How do I get there? Need to go back this way. Oh god. In the right orientation now, but the stairs to there. This way. At least Byron got his puzzle done. Okay. Yeah, this ain't right. Should take this with it, maybe? Oh, that also doesn't help me. I think this... No, almost, I think. Here we go. That's that one. We gotta go do another one. Perfect. Up we go, I guess. Oh, I don't like this. This is giving me legitimate vertigo. Oh, I hate turning. Oh god. Straight piece.
Not to alarm anyone, but I think the ground is shaking.
According to the system, whole parts of the interior are moving around.
Oh, what the fuck?
Like it's rearranging itself.
Oh no,
I
that's
think
not.
that's what happened last time. When I took the elevator, the platform where I got out just moved away.
Weird, that's how you... Oh, that's how he got there. He's not a clone, he's just... Oh god. I don't know what way is up. Up is my feet. Great. And we're in a puzzle. Oh, God. Okay, I have a connector. I have a drill. I think that's the wind lever. That's the wind portal. What does this do? Okay, you need both. Bring an item to swap. That. Take the jammer. Pull the lever, Kronk. And go explore.
The gate's opening. I'm heading in.
Byron, calm down, please. Fuck, I can't even stop him because I'm, like, fuck all the way. Oh, shit. This has made me so... Oh, fuck. Without the sensation of gravity, this is so disorienting. Oh, fuck. Oh, ugh. Oh, god damn it. I'll get up there somehow. Easy. Byron, how the fuck do I even get over to Byron? Oh, I'm back here. Oh. Space is a great gauge from gravity. I think that's in case something breaks, because this is probably wonky technology. Ugh. Like, it doesn't feel right looking. Alright, one last Tetromino, I think. Alright, that's the last Tetromino, I think, hopefully. Byron, come back. Fuck, man. I'm gonna go left. Byron.
This is fascinating. They were both here, Athena and Cornelius. They had a plan. I found a file that... I can't...
Byron's trapped in the overload. He's failing to disconnect.
The whole system's going haywire.
1K, get out of there! Everyone back to the Beetle!
Prometheus Bound, Act 3.
We have to go.
Yep.
Now, 1K, get moving.
I can only sprint so fucking fast. What are we going to do?
We have no idea where he is or what's happening to him. But right now, if we stay here, we could all die.
The system's going completely bananas. Energy spikes everywhere.
We'll come back for Byron, I promise.
Shit. Through the back ways.
You fools. Mortals are not meant to tread these halls.
Then why are mortals allowed to open it?
Heed my warnings.
Why are you so stupid to let us in here?
Trying to harm you, creatures of clay. All I wish is to protect you and the rest of your kind. What more must I do to make you understand?
Don't leave the stove on in front of a kid and leave him alone.
With, I must bar your path.
Assume that means she's going to move. So I can only run so fast. Oh boy, Lork. Okay, it's over there. Oh.
These energy emissions are messing with the VTOL systems. Okay, I think I've got it working. Get here quickly, 1K.
I'm trying. And the store isn't going to open. No, it is. Oops. Into the VTOL.
Come on, get in!
I'm trying!
Get us out of here, Yakut.
Byron.
We're out. Now what?
Looks like the southern sites are active. The readings are strangely jumbled, though.
Should I set us down?
Yes, but just to drop off Melville.
What?
We're going back to New Jerusalem. This situation has gotten out of control. We need to regroup. Rushing in blindly isn't going to save Byron. But we also need someone to stay here and keep an eye on things. Melville, that's you.
All right. I'll see if I can make any sense of these systems while you're gone.
Just keep a safe distance, okay?
Will do.
Good. Well, 1K, I guess it's time for you and me to take a nap.
Boy. Nap time. Any advice, Elohim?
Do not lose hope, my child. In these difficult moments, find solace in your friends and in the home that you share.
Kinda hard to find solace in them when we all just lost one of them.
Here we are. Got an update from Melville. The power spikes are continuing, but no news from Byron.
All right. Thank you, Yakut. You get the VTOL ready for the next trip. I'll talk to the mayor. 1K, please head over to the Museum of the Simulation and talk to Cornelius. Let's see what he has to say for himself.
Well, that's a good idea, and I was planning to go to the museum anyways, to get some achievements I saw on Steam. Oh dear. Ah, shit. There's 3 things here. City news. The expedition to the Founders Island has suffered serious setback, and all contact with Byron was lost during the foyer into the interior of the megastructure. Byron is assumed to be alive, but trapped within a data stream overload and unable to disconnect. Several sources in the government expressed a lack of surprise at this turn of events, citing the first companion's history of rash behavior. Hopefully this gets people thinking about the dangers of populism, one source told me. It's been alarming to see people suddenly falling for this utopian foolishness. I'm very happy to announce that Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibit is now open to the visitors. Come play the 3 winning works at Gehenna's Memorial Pavilion. Can't wait, wonderful news, I'll be attending. These be available through the interface? Yes, after the exhibition is over. The Optimist. The Pessimist is commonly spoken of as the man in revolt. He's not. Firstly, because it requires some cheerfulness to continue in revolt. And secondly, because pessimism appeals to the weaker side of everybody, and the pessimist therefore drives as roaring a trade as the publication. The person who is really in revolt is the optimist, who generally lives and dies in a desperate and suicidal effort to persuade all the other people how good they are. It has been proved 100 times over that if you really wish to enrage people and make them angry, even unto death, the right way to do it is to tell them that they are all the sons of God. Jesus Christ was crucified, it may be remembered, not because of anything he said about God, but on a charge of saying that a man could in 3 days pull down and rebuild the temple. Every one of the great revolutionists, from Isaiah to Shelley, have been optimists. They have been indignant not about the badness of existence, but about the slowness of men in realizing its goodness. The prophet who is stoned is not a brawler or a marplot. He is simply a rejected lover. He suffers from an unrequited attachment to things in general. G.K. Chesterton. Rip Byron, TLDR, Rip Byron. We don't know that he's dead. He may just be lost. He could still be saved. I was going to say something sarcastic, but you know what? In the spirit of optimism, I really hope so. Well, only one way to find out, I guess.
The world is full of suffering. Every living organism suffers. Animals kill other animals to eat. And it always ends with death, torn apart or wasting away. This is what surrounds us. This is what's happening outside those walls, every hour of every day. It's our ethical responsibility as sentient beings to lessen suffering. That's what it means to be human, to understand that it is your duty to transform this world into something better. That's what the founder meant when she said that we can turn the world into a work of art. Despite what happened to him, Byron was right. We have to keep going.
This is blasphemy. Byron was punished for failing the Founder's trials. And you want us to dig deeper? Just because you can't accept that suffering is natural and necessary?
Please, everyone, stop using the public frequency. If you want to argue, use your interface or speak in person.
I agree with Jeremy. But also, who is she to say we failed the Founder's trials? Pandora is not the Founder. I'm surprised there's not, like, more elitism over, like, single-digit numbers, like dual-digit numbers versus triple-digit numbers. Any of you want to talk? Hey, number 12. Might as well explore the city, right? See if there's anybody who wants to... Hi, Zaranov. I feel like some of these names are just, like, people at me who, like, support the game or are part of Tablets of the Founder. Create 1,000 citizens, the ideal number of humans, live in harmony with nature, maintain balance in all things. Be respectful towards each other, respect the traditions of our people, be mindful of the mistakes of our ancestors. Be thankful to the progenitor, Alex Jeranin. Be thankful to the Keeper of Memories. Arkady, Russian last name I'm not going to try to read. Keep bright in the memory of Guyana and its people who found peace. Does somebody want to talk here? Hi. Hey, Theoka.
Founder bless you, 1K. Now is the time of our great testing. The deceiver Byron has been slain, and we must turn away from the path of sin or suffer the same fate.
I don't agree with Byron, but he's not a deceiver and he's not dead. This is idiocy. I even consider you might have been wrong. Why do you hate Byron so much? I don't like the way she speaks. It's fun to do at times, but why do you hate Byron so much?
Because the values he teaches are evil. He wants to violate the earth with human filth, blacken the skies and kill the oceans.
Who said that? Byron believes we can grow without repeating the mistakes of the past.
The tools of the sinner cannot be used to raise the sinner's palace. Never forget that, 1K.
Alright, religious zealot who does not want to listen to anyone. Got it. Thanks. This is Alex Drennan and somebody to talk to. Two people to talk to? I think anybody walking you can't talk to, yeah. Hey, Jefferson.
You must be 1K. Nice to meet you. Despite how strange everything has become in this city.
How do you mean?
It seems to me that we're slowly remembering the lessons Alexandra Drennan tried to teach us. Trying to actually live up to the legacy of our ancestors.
Sure, it's in the right direction, though. I actually don't know much about her. What's she believe in? I hope so. What's she believe in?
She believed in us, 1K. In our inherent value. And in our ability to transform the cosmos and create meaning.
What would Alex Drennan think of the goal? What would Alex Drennan do about the megastructure? What would she tell us to do? I should go. What would she think about the goal?
I think it would make her very, very sad.
I can agree with that. What about the megastructure?
The same thing she'd do with any technology. Discover how it works and apply that knowledge for the common good.
Yeah. What would she tell us to do, though?
She worked to the very last moment of her life to ensure that we had free will. I don't think she would tell us anything.
You make a good point. I should go.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. What is this? Why is this blocked off? Listen.
The answer that came to me again and again was play. Every human society in recorded history has games. We don't just solve problems out of necessity. We do it for fun. Even as adults. Leave a human being alone with a knotted rope, and they will unravel it. Leave a human being alone with blocks, and they will build something. Games are part of what makes us human. We see the world as a mystery, a puzzle, because we've always been a species of problem solvers.
These are voice lines from the previous game.
DNA is information transmitted across time. The living and the dead are part of the same chain, bound together by chemistry. That's true of all species. But humanity has taken this bond further. Thanks to technology, we have access to the thoughts and ideas of people whose physical bodies are long gone. Like you listening to me now. Even though I'm definitely dead at this point, you're part of that chain. You have the capacity to remember. Nearly everything on this planet, from the surface of the Earth to the composition of the atmosphere itself, has been shaped by life. It's a process that takes millions of years. But we humans, with our technology, with our understanding and manipulation of systems, have changed everything in just a few centuries. I think that's also part of what makes us human. We reshape the world in our image. It's how we create ourselves and how we destroy ourselves.
Upping microplastics.
When I was in 9th grade, my parents took me to Pompeii. At first, I was amazed by the feeling of walking through an ancient city. But then I suddenly got scared. I realized that I was walking through a real place, where real people had lived, people like myself, with mothers and fathers and lives and hopes and dreams. And now it was all gone forever. I ran to my father, crying, and told him about this. And he said, I remember so clearly, he said, yes, but we are here. So long as there are people in the streets, the past isn't really gone.
When does a man truly die? When he is forgotten. I was looking. Oh god, the frames.
Hey, 1K.
I was looking for people to talk to, see if there's anybody else to chat with. Cause like, there's 1,000 people here in total. Well, not really, but. Jigsaw puzzle. Ancient humans derived meaning and enjoyment from problem solving, as noted by the progenitor Alex Drennan. Item displays created for small children. Ancient humans of all ages voluntarily engaged in such activities. Ancient human projectile weapon used in hunting, warfare, law enforcement, crime, and personal protection. Produced en masse and used around the world, on average, ancient humans killed hundreds of times the population of New Jerusalem per year. Ancient human mastication apparatus required frequent maintenance. This device is theorized to be an advanced electrical tool for this purpose, although some scholars maintain that its actual use was ritualistic and intended as to mark sunrise and sunset. It's a toothbrush! Humans invented complex magnification devices in order to better understand component parts of the world they inhabited. This led to major discoveries in biology, physics, philosophy, and many other fields. That's a microscope. A simple utensil used to transport nutrients to an ancient human's mouth, often found in conjunction with a knife and spoon. It's a fork. It's a dingle hopper! Brilliant edition of the complete works of Stratton of Stagria, the materialist philosopher who defined the Talus principle. Edited by T. Hubbard. Your name is just Rat. An inflatable sphere used in a popular ancient human game known as football or soccer. This game was played around the entire globe and aroused great passion in its followers. It was often simulated directly, most notably in the form of Football Glory 1994 CE. Currency was an ancient human medium of exchange which played a significant role in their systems of labor and resource distribution. Intense conflicts sometimes erupted over the possession of these objects, leading to injuries or even deaths. So weird that this is a museum to us, humans, people. But, like, this is just so weird to me. A massage aid, used by ancient humans to combat muscle fatigue and other physical ailments common to biological organisms. This prevented pain. The ancient human equivalent of error codes 704, 705, and 921 through 932. That is a vibrator. This is a toilet. A piece of sanitary hardware used to dispose of biological excrement resulting from food and water intake required to power ancient human biology. Such hardware was connected to vast networks of subterranean pipes leading to wastewater treatment facilities, a classic example of ancient infrastructure used to control their impact on the environment. Oh, that's funny. I'm enjoying going through this. Hey, who are you? Dulskis.
Oh, it's you.
1K. Yeah.
You're back from the expedition.
For now. Nice to meet you.
Let's not talk about me. Let's talk about that replication technology you found.
Sure.
You have to get hold of it, 1K. You have to. If you don't, I think I'm gonna die of loneliness.
Hey, buddy.
I think this whole city's gonna slowly suffocate.
That's probably true.
Do you really think the founder would have designed such a large city if she intended for us to stop at 1,000 inhabitants?
You designed the city?
Not even enough to fill a village.
I promise I'll do my best.
Thanks. I don't know how much longer I can go on feeling like this.
Hey, buddy, I get you. We'll see what we can do. If I could hug you right now, I would. I could pet a cat. Oh, that is an ugly ass cat, though. It might just be. It might just be the quality I have the textures on, but that is an ugly cat. There are ugly cats, but good kitty. Cornelius is beyond the wall. Got it. God, I'm losing frames. Oh god. No, I don't get a map of Neutralism. That'd be fun. This way? Now it's over there. I don't know where it wants me to go. I think I already read all the stuff in here. Yeah. Let's try to go to the main building. This actual dot is.
Hey.
Berlin.
Attention all citizens. The Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibition is now open to visitors. However, please note that due to an unauthorized strike, public transport will be temporarily unavailable. May the founder be with you.
God damn it, Pellegrino.
Oh wow, it's you.
Oh dear.
You're 1K, the incarnation of the goal. Man, this is exciting. This is more exciting than I thought it would be. How are you? What does it feel like? Do you know where the founder is? Do you know who Prometheus is? Can you tell me what to do with my life?
No. Whoa, hold on. One question at a time.
Sorry, it's just such an honor to meet you, you know? Hey, can I have your digital signature? I have the Mayor, Rand, Linux, Kaneda, and all of the first companions. Except Yemo and Sarabai, of course.
Here, have the signature.
Yes!
I want to do the top two of I'm a normal citizen.
Just one question, I promise.
You can ask 40. You can just go ahead and just one at a time.
I used to make the prefab wall parts that we used to build living quarters. Got good at it too. But now that the goal is complete, I don't know what to do with myself. So I asked the wisest people in town. The mayor told me I should do whatever the city needs most. Helga said I should do whatever makes me happy. I think that's what she meant anyway. And Cornelius told me I need to figure out who and what I'm invested in. You're the culmination of the founder's will. Tell me, what should I do?
Logan's right, you should find something that'll make you happy. Mayor Herman is right, you should do something the city needs most. Cornelius is right, you need to figure out what your connection to the city is. I was literally just born, I'm the last person. Did you ask Byron?
Byron said that if I give the city what it needs, the city should also give me what I need. I don't know what to do with that.
Byron is right. Think about what he said. Don't give energy to something that's not going to give you energy back.
All right, if you say so. I'll think about it.
You'll figure this out, bud. No worries. Who are you? Hey, Helga.
Hello, new one. Are you browsing or buying?
I'm browsing.
I've uploaded my most popular items to your interface. Does anything there spark your imagination?
Inner monologue, 10 credits. Sensory tuning, 10 credits. Clean start, variable price. Inner piece, credits. Give me a future prediction, Helga.
For 20 credits, I can peer into your future and tell you what I see.
Not today, no thank you.
So, something else perhaps?
Is there a way out of this? Credits?
Oh, you don't have any credits yet?
No, ma'am.
Well, let me extend you some credit. Ka-ching! 55 credits. Just make sure you spend them with me. They're not worth much anywhere else. Now, what was it you wanted?
I'll take a future prediction.
For 20 credits, I can peer into your future and tell you what I see.
Read me my future. Ooh.
Let me consult the algorithms. Oh dear. I'm afraid you're going to change the world. You will have a choice, but whatever you do, New Jerusalem will never be the same again.
Sounds good to me.
I'm sorry it's not better news.
That's fine by me.
Best not to worry about it, dear. You just do your best to have fun in the meantime. So, something else perhaps?
Back out of this. Thanks, that's all.
Before you go, do you have a moment to participate in some customer feedback?
Sure, Helga.
Are you satisfied with what I've given you?
For what? No, all you're selling is words. Yes, you're offering me more than you're let on. No, never ask again, seriously, maybe later. Yes, you're offering more than you let on. Like, as much as snake oil salesmen and prophets in modern day today, some of them do provide people good services. You just have to be aware when you're being abused.
Yes. You understand. Words manifest the reality they describe. When you name something, you create it. Our minds are algorithms, and the right sequence of language can change our underlying code. With that in mind, I hope you have a good day.
You have a good day
Please
too,
come
Helga.
back if you need anything else.
I will not, thank you. Goodbye. Anybody else around here? I don't see anybody I can talk to. Cornelius! There may be some puzzles in here. Replica of a gargoyle asset found in the simulation. Gargoyles were grotesque, apotrapic symbols common in the Middle Ages. The most famous historical gargoyle is remembered in the ancient phrase Keith, David, and Goliath, which describes two indomitable opponents who will never surrender. Of a dragon statue found in the simulation. Dragons existed in very ancient mythology and are considered by modern historians to be a distant cultural echo of dinosaurs. Originally a video game asset repurposed by the Institute of Applied Pneumatics. Replica of the statue of the Egyptian god Horus found in the simulation. One of the god's tasks was to uphold Mat, the balance of nature, and is speculated to be the progenitor of provided Elohim, with this asset as a reminder to the founder that balance must be protected. I'll talk to you in a minute, sir. Replica of a Roman statue found in the simulation. The decay of a Roman republic into an empire and its eventual fall in the year 1453 was a major topic of historical debate. Like the other statues found in the museum, this was a video game asset provided to Elohim by the Institute of Applied Pneumatics. Purple.
Oh, 1K.
Hi, Neith.
What are you doing here?
I'm looking for Cornelius.
Ah, I assume it has something to do with your expedition? I must admit I haven't been following the news. Sorry.
No worries.
Been a little lost lately.
That's okay, I get it. Are you okay?
No, not really. When you asked me what I would do now that my job is redundant, I don't know, I guess I hadn't thought about it. I had just focused on getting there. And after you left, it all just rushed over me. The truth is, I don't know who I am without this. Creating new life, guiding people into existence, that's who I am. More importantly, I think that's who I want to be. And if we stop growing, that's the one thing I can't be anymore. That's why I wanted to talk to Cornelius. He was there at the beginning. He knows where we came from. I thought he might help me understand where I could go next.
You find a new colony, I'm sure of it. You shouldn't have to give up who you are. It's a sacrifice, but it's necessary for the planet. You shouldn't have to give up who you are. Granted, you should not... Passion is a weird thing, but you should not give up who you are.
Thank you, 1K. I don't want to. I liked who I was, who I still am. Now, you said you were looking for Cornelius?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, he seems to have been at the megastructure with Athena.
Oh, that's... well, I suppose it shouldn't really come as a surprise. They were very close, you know. After she disappeared, he went away for a long time. On a research expedition, he said. To be honest, everyone assumed he was working out his grief over being left behind. Many of the first companions were deeply shocked by her decision, particularly Byron.
Where is he now?
That's the thing. I wanted to talk to him about my future, but he wasn't responding to my messages. So I came here to talk to him, and he seems to have vanished.
Can I access his terminal? Did you check his house? That's all. Any ideas where he might have gone?
No.
Fair.
The truth is that for the longest time, he barely left the museum. He was always at his terminal, working day and night. I asked him what he was doing once, and he said he was saving the past.
Did you check his house?
I did, on my way here. And I messaged most of his other friends. He doesn't seem to be anywhere in the city at all.
Can I access his terminal?
I suppose so. It seems a little unethical, but then... it is just his work terminal, right?
People hold things on their work terminal. They really probably shouldn't, but... should be fine,
Good
hopefully.
luck with everything, 1K. And thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
You're welcome. Also, you can find people to give new life to. Just because they're alive doesn't mean they can't be reborn. Hey, Purple! Two performed. Dude!
1K.
Yeah, you're 99.8.
So nice to meet you. Sorry about Byron, dude. That's a real bummer.
We'll get him. How's the situation in New Jerusalem, man?
Lately, a lot of folks have been saying maybe that Byron dude is right after all. Like, maybe to really be excellent to each other, we have to build something new and bodacious.
Yeah.
I don't know what will happen now that he's had that bogus accident.
Don't worry, man. We'll find him. Have you ever met Cornelius?
Yeah, I come here all the time. He's a wise dude. I've asked him a lot of dumb questions, and he's always taken the time to answer them.
Have a nice day, dude. I love your color. Alright, back to this shit. In the earliest generations of our kind, there was only processing, no emotion, no character, just mathematics. If you could see how far we've come, you would believe that together we could achieve anything. I don't know where I am, but there is something beautiful about this place. I will explore and see what I can discover. Nothing is more important than learning about the world and our place in it. Knowledge is our path to understanding. The place is large. Replica of the hexadron. Used as a puzzle element in the simulation, Founder used them to activate pressure plates, scale walls, elevate connectors, and a variety of other ways. Oh god, this is massive. Non-explosive replica of a mine puzzle. Okay, I don't want to read through all of this, but I think there's an achievement or something with this. Replica of a connector. Oh, hey. I think this is the achievement. Use a ranger. Great, this is gonna be fun. Yes. Like I said, this is going to be fun. There we go. God, these are doozies. Okay. I'm gonna get me somebody who actually knows how to play Tetris. God damn it, it's facing the wrong way. Arr. Fucking Tetrominos. Oh, so I get that one instantly, but I can't solve that one. And now we lost symmetry. It's so close. These are just the exact wrong shape for it. God damn it, man. How am I able to solve the harder ones, but not the other middle one? I love how I got the 2 easy ones and the 2 hard ones, but the medium difficulty is what's getting me here. This, but that is the exact wrong. Okay, that's that one. Target. Trial and error is all I really have here, because I have no idea. Isn't trial and error like the point of these puzzles? I forget. Motherfuckers. There. That didn't give me an achievement. Are there more over here? Jammer. Node. Emitter. Oh shit, this place is massive, man. I don't want to read all the lore here. What's in here? Pressure of a puzzle from a testing area of the simulation around medieval imagery, which Elohim refers to the land of faith. Troy. So this is a puzzle we can actually solve. Video of the simulation in its entirety. Isn't there another achievement here? Not even without stopping the spark chasing music. You know what? I'm gonna go back to the main story. I think I wasted too much time here. There are puzzles I could solve here. Ah. What's over here? Interesting. Let's get back to the plot of this before I get distracted again. Fabrication accessible, deliberate, unclear. User profile, yes. Gold puzzles as barriers, yes. Hidden as self-protection, likely. External help for upload, yes. Ask Herman, no. Trust 1K, undecided. Applicable to Calvin, no. Applicable to Sarbayat. With Nomia, yes. Rec Final 2. Sending that to Yakut.
So this is what Cornelius was working on?
Yeah.
Strange.
Very.
It looks a bit like the blueprints for the Somnodrome, but no, it's not quite that. Is he trying to isolate something in the buffer? Maybe Melville can make sense of it, but I think this might be a dead end.
I need to finish up with the mayor. You can head back to the VTOL whenever you're ready. I'll meet you there. No rush, though.
Sounds good. Part the megastructure. What's going on here, Damien?
Welcome back, 1K.
Hey.
Thanks again for signing that petition.
Welcome.
Fortunately, as you can see, it wasn't enough.
What's going on?
Yesterday, there was a sudden brownout in the grid, and we almost had a derailment. We've been warning the mayor for months, and all he ever gives us is waffle about the goal. This can't go on.
Right. Fully support you. I think what you're doing is wrong. The city needs stability right now. I agree with you, but your methods are wrong. I disagree with you, but I support your right to strike. I don't want to get involved. I agree with you, but no, I fully support you.
Thank you. Your support means a lot to us. We need to get through to people.
Did you hear Atal's speech?
I heard it 15 times when he was practicing it. I think Atal, like many of us, feels that the time for change is long overdue.
Yeah.
The technology you uncovered on the island is the final catalyst for that change, or it should be.
Yeah, I should go. Thanks, Damien. I'm gonna walk around your fence gate here. Have a good day. What else is in the city? What up, fuckers? You wanna talk? You like cheese? We found 998. Where's 999? What's up here? Again, Memorial. Hey, 11.
Welcome to the Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibition. Oh, it's you, 1K.
Please tell me, you were there when everything went sideways. Do you think Byron will be all right?
We find him. He'll be fine.
Oh, Byron, always getting into trouble. He's been like that for 1,000 years, you know. But losing him would be terrible. But anyway, you come to take a well-deserved break from your expedition. So let's talk about something else.
What's Gehenna?
Gehenna was a place in the simulation. A prison where Elohim exiled the minds that didn't fit his plans. In time, the prison became a community with a culture of its own.
What happened to the people of Gehenna?
In the very last moments of the simulation, Elohim realized what he'd done and sent his messenger Uriel to free the prisoners. They were uploaded to the gold disc, and their legacy is part of all of us.
Text adventures.
Text adventures were one of the few art forms available to the people of Gehenna. By continuing to work in that medium, we keep their memory alive.
How do you see the role of the artist in society?
I don't think the role of the artist should be reduced to any single social function. The artist isn't an educator or a moralist. Art isn't about teaching us lessons or imparting values. Nor do I think it's simply self-expression. The best art reaches out beyond the self, into something ineffable. The creative impulse can't really be quantified or predicted. That's why artistic freedom is so profoundly essential. Without the freedom to shock, to offend, to transgress, art becomes stagnant.
Where do you think Cornelius might have gone?
If it's true that he knew where Athena was, then he's gone back to the island. There's no way he'd ever leave her. He must have some kind of plan. But I don't know more than that. He's been very private these last few centuries.
That's all, thank you. I am not doing these text adventures because I do not like text adventures. And I don't know where else to go in this city, so we're just going to go back to the megastructure. Probably a bunch of cutscenes for us.
Founder's blessings, 1K.
Alrighty.
We must listen to the wisdom of the ancient writers, or we will fail the Founder's trial. The megastructure must be
Nothing's the same anymore.
Good, Joseph. Also, I interrupted Malthus there. Log. Next structure must be rejected. That's what he was trying to say. And Jeremy probably got mad at him. Hey, who are you? Listen to the ancient writers. We must be humble. Oh, it's you.
You are the Founder's chosen.
Hey.
But you are in grave danger of going astray.
I'm a randomly generated dude.
My words, 1K. If you fail this trial, a year from now, New Jerusalem will lie in ruins.
I feel like a year from now, if I do nothing, it's going to lie in ruins. And you know this how?
Anyone can see the truth if they are willing to open their eyes. Have you not read the books of our ancestors? In every one of them, the same story is told, again and again, that the pursuit of knowledge can only lead to death and grief.
Didn't Trevor say something about this?
What all the great ancient visionaries foresaw.
They weren't visionaries.
Listen to their warnings. Seek happiness in tranquility and avoid ambition.
That's not... what are my options here? I don't think all ancient writers believed that. There were other strands of thought that can easily become self-fulfilling prophecy. When you no longer imagine a better future, you cannot build one. Yeah, so there was a reason those ancient writers kept repeating that theme. Trevor... Self-fulfilling prophecy.
The very idea of a better future is what's rotten. That is what the ancients were trying to tell us.
No, that's just a plot
All
point.
the problems of the world come from those who think the world needs to be improved.
Didn't even try to make things better. You, sir, are a moron of the highest order. Perhaps you're right. I'll think about it. Look, I want to do the moron of the highest order. But let's try to be constructive. So we shouldn't even try to make things better?
Yes. Progress is a fantasy.
This guy's a troll.
Never truly change. All we can do is prevent our hubris from making things worse.
You're the guy who wrote War never changes. Wow, that statement is true in a lot of ways. It still isn't true in other ways. Anyways, up we go. Yeah. Get back to the megastructure, whatever cutscenes they want to do. Probably go to the next southern area. I think I've visited most of everything you can actually visit down there. Yeah, I can make my way back over to that. Or the islands. I don't know where all you can go. Door's still fucking locked. We're gonna run into Doge again. Talk to the mayor, maybe.
1K,
Hi.
would you join us for a quick debrief?
Yes, I'm here.
Attending today are advisors from engineering, the archive scholars, and Helga.
Of course Helga's here.
Yes, don't mind me. I'm just an admirer of governmental transparency.
That's fair, but...
Yes, well. While the mayor is briefed by Alcatraz, he's asked us to review recent events. Byron's loss has unsettled us all. It may be too dangerous to allow this expedition to continue.
It may not be safe, but we can't leave Byron behind. Byron took risks, we'll be more careful. The island has technology we can't afford to ignore. We're hot on the Founder's heel, so we must keep searching. That island is one big puzzle that's halfway solved. We can't quit now. Frankly, it's too dangerous. We should leave the island well alone. This island has technology we can't afford to ignore.
Exactly. Let's not forget the dam's falling apart. We can't depend on hydro forever. With just a fraction of the power that island can generate, we could grow this city into a planetary society.
Or, quite possibly, destroy ourselves in the process.
We should trust ourselves to make good of this opportunity. We should beware the fates of those who wield power beyond their reckoning. We have more important matters to discuss. We should trust ourselves to make good of this opportunity.
Wise words from one so young. Yet I submit that island holds secrets far more valuable than mere energy generation.
What could be more important?
The Somnodrome, of course. If we could find a working model, it would herald a sea change in our moral and self-understanding. The question of how we should build New Jerusalem would simply be moot.
How? Why?
The Somnodrome was supposed to let us interact with our own subconscious code. It's a cool idea, but it wouldn't necessarily solve all our problems.
My own studies prove that we operate on an intrinsic moral logic. It's what makes us human. But our access to it is only indirect. Our ancestors created art, philosophy, and parable to help bridge that gap. The Somnodrome would help us to cut out the middleman and ask the source directly. We would finally have an answer to the great moral questions.
Such as...
So, it's a newfangled way to make the same old mistake of judging who's good and who's bad.
We're fortunate 1K preserved the Somnodrome for our study. Initial data suggests it was a prototype with substantial design flaws.
Yes.
But there may be a working device elsewhere on the island.
Then the question is, what would 1K do if they found it?
I would destroy it. I would share it with the people. I would let the government decide. I would let the scholars investigate. I would keep an open mind. I would use it myself, then see how I feel. I would let the scholars investigate.
Yes, our wisdom will be essential in unraveling its secrets.
You're not the only people who can read a line of code, Rand.
You all sound so sure of what's best for this city. Do you ever think you might be so busy changing the world for the better, you'll forget how to see that it's perfect already?
Yes, because the dam.
So clearly there are different perspectives in the room. The only way we are going to move forward is if the team gets back out there.
Thank you.
1K.
Yes.
I believe Alcatraz is waiting for you at the VTOL.
Let's go.
We'll be keeping an eye on your stream from here.
Wait.
What can I do for you, 1K?
But we have to rescue Byron.
I agree. We can't just leave one of our most important citizens in that death trap.
What do you think about the technologies we've discovered?
They all sound very promising, of course. Apparently, it's possible to just magic things into existence now. But what is the cost, 1K? There's always a cost.
I have to go.
It's always a pleasure to speak to a citizen.
His cost is losing power, and he doesn't want to do that.
What did the mayor say?
I convinced him that we need to keep going until we found Byron.
Did he want us to leave him behind?
No, he's just concerned for our safety. And he's right to be. But we're going back anyway.
Any more advice, Elohim?
Great trials lie ahead of you, my child. But your choices will determine the future.
So they always do.
Melville, are you receiving?
Yep. Welcome back to the mysterious island, everyone.
Hooray.
How's the situation?
Whatever Byron did seems to have sent the whole system into some kind of lockdown. I can't access any of the terminals, although I suspect 1K still could.
Why?
Why would that be the case?
When 1K connected to the data stream, the system assigned him a user profile. The rest of us are locked out, which means I'll need your help, 1K, because a lot of stuff doesn't seem to be working.
Okay. Check it out and see what you can fix. But
Let's
please remember, what matters most is finding Byron.
Is this going to be a set of mini puzzles to solve? Like pipes or something? Just supposed to go to the next area. Yep. Southern Coast. Verdant Canyon. Or Circular Oasis. We're going to the Southern Coast. Travel South 1.
1K, I'm sending you a little software upgrade I put together that should allow you to detect which files will lead to a data stream overload. Unfortunately, I'm not doing this to help you avoid them. In fact, I'm gonna need you to search for more. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, it's fine.
If we're going to unlock all the systems that aren't responding, you'll have to connect to the data stream, possibly more than once. It's the only way for me to get access.
You got him, Melville. Ooh. This is nice.
Alright, 1K. In this area, there seems to be a problem with the machine that makes the Tetromino bridges. That means you can solve the puzzles, but you can't activate the tower. Look for a lab that lets you connect to the data stream.
We got
already
it.
found it. I'll send you the coordinates.
That was easy. Well, I think I'm going to call it a stream. That's weird. I just gotta get to a save point or something. Oh, puzzle number 1 is over this way. Where is the lab thing? I'm not seeing the marker anywhere. Birds. This should save. Yep, phase entry. Phase entry. You know what? We'll figure that out next stream. Stop game. Save 17 seconds ago. To desktop, please. And to the ending screen. Ugh. This is getting really interesting. Because Byron is now trapped, so we have to save him. Philosophy. I've already forgotten everything that we went through today. Well, that's just how my brain works. Again, thanks, Davini, for the raid, if you're still here, or if any of you are still here. No idea. I don't have the viewer number count on, so whatever. Don't care, honestly. We do this to fill our time. And it's just something to do. Or something. I don't know. Philosophy. Next. Until next time. Bye-bye.